Okay, Judge Wise, if you could just show us just how easy this system is for a lawyer or anybody desiring to use this system to use.
Okay. Well, we've got our laptop that we've come in with our presentation and our documents on it, and there are 3 places you can connect your laptop. Each counsel table has a connection built in, and the court provides the cables, or you can bring your own, and connect to your side of the counsel table, and each side has its own monitor, which we'll discuss in a few minutes. Or you can connect right to the control card, which is what we're going to do. And this has a cable built in, so it's a VGA video cable, which will fit any laptop. And also an audio cable, which we will plug in. And now you're connected to the system. Okay, we've hooked up our laptop and we're ready to play the clip of a video deposition which Perry, you've brought in to show us. The first thing we do, we go to the control screen. This is a touch screen, and on the left side of this screen you have the inputs that are available to the lawyers. Laptop A is one of the counsel tables, laptop B is the other counsel table. The mobile laptop is the plug directly into this cart, which is where we plugged our laptop in. Inside this cart, which we'll show in a second, is a document camera, a DVD player, a VCR player, and a cassette player. So you can select any of those inputs, and then upon selecting your input, you need to select where you want that output to be seen. You can select all the available displays, you can select the counsel tables only, the witness stand, the big projector and the big screen, or the monitors that are in the jury box. So for this demonstration, we're going to select all. And that'll send the image to all of the available displays. The screen in the middle of the control screen is a preview screen. Before you send the input out to the display screens, you can preview your image and you can preview your video without anyone else being able to see it. And that's done in the middle of the screen. If you touch that screen, it becomes a full screen. If you need to see the document in detail, touch it again and it goes back to preview mode. Below the preview screen, it shows what each display screen is displaying. In other words, the source of the input for each display screen is demonstrated here. The reason we put that there is because the system can display more than one input at one time. You can play a video on the projector and at the same time show a document on the jury box monitors and at the same time preview evidence on the attorney screens if you want to.
Would that be like, can you have a split screen between a video and a document at the same time?
It's not a split screen. You could do that, and you could do that from your laptop. But what the system will allow you to do is play a video deposition, for example, and if the witness is testifying about a particular document or an x-ray or a map, you can show that document to the jury on a different display screen, so they'll have both things at one time.
So the video would be playing on the big screen on the wall, and the document that the witness is talking about would be shown on the smaller screen in the
Exactly,
jury.
or vice versa.
Okay. Judge Wise, if you could show us just how easy it is for the user to go back and forth between the various systems and to display, for example, some deposition testimony.
Sure. We've got our laptop plugged in now. We've got a video deposition that Perry brought, queued up, ready to play. And we've selected it to display on all of the different display devices. It's now being shown on a projector and a big screen, monitors in the jury box, monitors on the counsel table, and the witness, if there were a witness on the stand, can see it on a monitor, and then of course on the judge's bench there's a monitor. And so we'll click this image and begin the video. And so the video, as it plays without audio, you can stop it at any point. You control the entire display at this point from your laptop. So if you want to change volume, change screen resolution, do anything like that, do a split screen with documents or text, you can do that from your laptop and the system is ready to display it. It will display whatever input you're giving it, again, on all the available displays. You can toggle the displays on and off. If there's something you want to preview just to the lawyers, you could take this video off by pushing a button on the control screen, and the screens are now blank and ready for the next input. If you want to continue with the video, simply turn the screen back on and it continues to play. the system has the ability to annotate on the exhibits that you're displaying to the jury. Now, this is an annotation feature that will work not only on documents, but images or video. And so what we'll do is we've got Google Earth here programmed to show the Harris County Civil Courthouse. So I'll zoom in. And projected on all of the monitors will be a satellite view of our location. Now, this satellite view was taken before the courthouse was built. So we're going to show you the old courthouse and the new courthouse. You turn the annotation feature on, and an annotation menu comes up on the control screen, allowing you to select the color that you want, and I've selected green. You then, with your finger, not with a stylus or a pen or any sort of special device, but with your finger, I'll circle the old 1910 courthouse on the screen, and on the display, you'll see the annotation overlay on the image. You can then change your color. We'll change to blue, and select the site of the new courthouse, which at the time this picture was taken was a parking lot. And you can annotate in 5 different colors. You can clear it at any time. And it comes in very handy when you're dealing with maps, x-rays, or other kinds of photographs where you want to highlight a specific portion of that piece of evidence.
How many of the computer screens in the courtroom actually have this annotation feature?
The annotation monitors are located on each counsel table and the witness stand. And the one that's used most often is the one at the witness stand when a witness, often an expert witness, is asked to draw on the picture or the map or whatever they're using and highlight some portion of that for the jury.
Great.
Okay, as you can see, we have the 15-inch high-resolution monitors in the jury box. These monitors are actually high-resolution enough to display video and watch it as if you were watching it on your television. And it gives the jury an opportunity to relax their necks. They can either turn and look at the big screen at the end of the jury box, or they can simply look down and in front at a monitor. In the witness box, there is an annotation-capable monitor that rests below the lip of the box, retaining the traditional look of the courtroom. If the witness needs to read a document or otherwise bring the monitor closer to their view, they simply pull it up and it sits right in front of them.
So Judge Wise, throughout trials, I know that lawyers have to approach the bench sometimes, and you don't want the jury to hear necessarily what the lawyers are saying, like if we were standing right here having a bench conference during a trial. So what gimmicks or toys do you have with your media system that will protect the jurors from hearing these conferences?
Well, the acoustics in this courtroom are so good that you can whisper from one corner to the other and be heard clearly. In fact, if you're whispering in the hallway and the doors are open, I can hear it very clearly on the bench. That creates a problem when the lawyers need to discuss something with me outside the presence of the jury. So what we've installed is a white noise generator that projects directional noise or white noise into the jury box and prevents them from hearing anything that's going on in the courtroom, but does not prevent us from speaking in normal tones. And I'll turn it on right now, and you won't be able to hear any audio.
So,
That's amazing.